All right. Oh my gosh. Well, happy Saturday to every single one of you on this call. Definitely send out some last minute reminders. I know it's Easter weekend, so happy Easter to every single one of you. Gosh, I am so excited to be here today. Even if it is a holiday weekend, I love spending an hour with you guys on a day like this, especially with so many exciting things happening right now. So welcome to the team call. Definitely send those invites out because this call is going to rock, you guys. The people that I have lined up for this call today, it is going to be one for the books, I'm telling you. So I should introduce myself. My name is Michelle Barnes. I am an Elite 3 out in Highlands Ranch, Colorado. I've actually been in this amazing, crazy-ass profession now, excuse French, for 28 years, if you can believe that. More than half my life, which is just absolutely freaking insane to even say that. I feel like I'm only 28, so I don't know how that's freaking possible. Thank God for collagen, right? Anyway, I absolutely love this company. I love this profession. I love everything that we're doing. And I will tell you, Cliff Notes version of my story, because people are like, 28 years, what the heck? And so I've been with this company, with Modere, for 8 years. The first 20 years, it was awesome. But I will tell you, the last 8 years, we've had more success in the last 8 years than we probably did in the first 20 combined, and we crushed it in the first 20, put it that way. So 28 years ago, I was a broke law school dropout. I was $80,000 in debt from college and law school. I went to CU Boulder and then went to law school out in LA for a year, and I just realized I was on the wrong path. How many of you ever felt like that, where you're just like, man, there's got to be something else out there. There's got to be more. I'm on the wrong path. My internal GPS system was like, you're going the wrong way. It's this like big flashing light. But I spent $30,000 for 1 year of law school, so I was like, great. Now what? Now what am I going to do? I've wanted to be an attorney since I was like 14 years old. Why? I have no idea. Anyway, I probably saw it on a TV show, and it looked really cool to do cases and things like that. But anyway, here I was, 23 years old, $80,000 in debt, waiting tables and bartending, because I was making more money doing that than I could with my sociology criminology degree. And I was a personal trainer at the time, so I've always had a passion for health and fitness and nutrition and wellness. And I was interning for a couple miserable attorneys, and I looked at their life, and I was like, dang, that's going to be me. Like, if I don't get out of here, like, that's going to be me. They were making a ton of money, guys, but they were miserable. How do you know people like that? I will say, when people say money can't buy happiness, those are usually broke people, because I will say I've been very, 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 very broke. Like I said, $80,000 in debt. I was living paycheck to paycheck, if that, had way more month at the end of my money. And I will tell you, having finances not be an issue for the last 28 years, I will tell you life is better when money's not an issue. The things you can do with your family, the choices that you can make with money rather without it. And money just gives you options, guys, and money just makes you more of who you are. If you're a kind person when you're broke, you're going to be an even kinder person when you're wealthy. If you're a jerk when you're broke, you're probably going to be a bigger jerk when you're wealthy. So if you're a kind, awesome person, go out there. If you have the wherewithal to make money not an issue in your life, then make money not an issue in your life. I think every single person on this call has the wherewithal to go out there and make money not an issue, and especially with this vehicle, But I was taught to go to school, get good grades, go to college, get a job, start at the bottom, and work my way to the top. Well, who do you know that's actually done that? Like, who really starts at the bottom, makes it to the top, and ends up being the CEO and ends up being financially independent, living on an island? Doesn't freaking happen, right? But here, you are starting at the top, and you're building a dynasty. You're building an empire, whether it be a little or a lot, whatever your goals are, we can teach you how to do it here. That's what's so fantastic. My goal was just to make an extra $500 a month. That's all I wanted, guys. I thought if I could make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month and start chiseling away at this $80,000 mound of debt that I created, I would be so freaking ecstatic. Think about it, $500 to $1,000 a month. That's an extra $6,000 to $12,000 a year. I'd like those of you who are brand new or who maybe aren't making an extra $500 to $1,000 a month, how would that change your life? What would an extra $1,000 a month do for you? Now, I know I've got some rock stars on this call that are like, oh, my God, if it was $1,000 a month, I'd be broke. I'd be in the poorhouse, okay, because some of you are absolutely crushing it in this business right now. But a lot of people, the majority of people get started just to make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month. If you would have told me when I was 23 years old, when I first got started in this business, that I would never make less than six figures, guys, because I fell in love with this business. I accidentally made $102,000 my first year, and it's never gone below that. And that is not to brag or impress you. That's just to let you know, dude, like if I can do it, so can you. Okay? Like I was nothing special. What a lot of you bring to the table here compared to what I brought to the table. I mean, guys, I'd never even had a real job. What I did bring to the table was a desire. I brought to the table a desire for a better life. I was super coachable, okay? Maybe not right at the beginning. I kind of tried to do it my own way, and then I was like, maybe I should fail their way first. They were making money, so I tell people that all the time. I'm like, dude, I've never made less than six figures. Fail my way first. Like, if you want to try to reinvent the wheel, like, good luck with that, but why not fail our way first? And that's the coolest thing about our team and what we have going on. We have literally everything in place for you. You don't have to create or do anything. All you got to do is plug into the systems that we have and do what the successful people are doing, and you will get the results they've got. And you're going to hear from some amazing ones this weekend, some that are literally like just got started a hot second ago, who are already crushing it because of the systems and the tools that we have in place here, and the leadership and the amazing products, you name it. So anyway, fast forward 28 years later, I'm a single mama, sole provider. I have two absolutely freaking amazing teenage boys. They are the love of my life, and I have a puppy that is right here, and he's gagging. So if you hear him gagging, I don't know what he's doing. His name's Truman. He's also the love of my life. But I will tell you, being a single mom and a sole provider, thank God I have this business. Thank God I'm able to take my kids to school. I'm able to pick them up. There are two teenagers, two different schools, playing two different sports, all the things. But because of this business, when you can build a business from the palm of your hand in 28, 29 countries, how freaking awesome is that, you guys? But you just got to do it, right? And so like I said, I had a desire for a better life. I was super coachable, and I was willing to work. I mean, I was already freaking working hard, you guys. I was working doubles at the restaurant every day. I was personal training. I was teaching classes at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I was already working hard. You're going to work hard no matter what you do, guys. Whether you sign up for the 40-year plan to work 40-plus hours a week and, you got someone telling you when to come, when to go, when to pee, when to eat, that just wasn't my jam. I'm definitely unemployable. Okay, how many on this call are unemployable? I mean, like literally, like anytime I had anything like even remotely like a real job, I was like, wait a minute, you want me to do this again tomorrow? Like show up like this again tomorrow and the next day and the next day? Like crazy to me. So definitely if you're entrepreneurial, if you're business minded, if you have that little entrepreneurial spirit, you're going to freaking love this business but you got to work, right? It's not going to build itself. And so I will tell you in the last 8 years, John Melton and I, he's my brother from another mother, we've known each other for over 20 years. Him and Nadia and I, we brought our teams over here to this company a little over 8 years ago, and it's the best decision we could have ever made. And I will tell you what made it the best decision is our dual-sided comp plan, okay? Because in a typical network marketing company or a typical multi-level, like most companies like that are set up, it's like if you're not a good recruiter, you're not going to make good money. You're not going to make any money, okay? And most people aren't good at recruiting unless they're willing to get good at it or they have a lot of influence or whatever. And so with a dual-sided comp plan, I mean, people can make a part-time or full-time income without ever recruiting a single soul. They can make up to 36% on a daily basis by just being excited. They lose 20 pounds. They start talking about what the collagen's done for their life, what these products have done for their life. Next thing you know, they're getting paid twice a day, and they haven't recruited anybody. We've got people making, a couple grand a month, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 a month just on the customer side of our business without even building a team, without recruiting. Now, obviously, a lot of those satisfied customers are the best people to do the business because they already believe in the products. And it's just a very natural thing. Guys, we talk about things we love all the time. So whether you decide to go out and do the 40-year plan, 40-plus hours a week, building someone else's business, building someone else's life, building someone else's dreams, if you choose to do that, cool, that's awesome. But why not do something on the side? Like for me, when I started, I thought, man, even if it takes me 5 years to make $5,000 a month, passive residual income, is it worth it? Hell yeah, it's worth it. Guys, do you realize less than 5% of the American population makes over $5,000 a month working their freaking faces off? Working their faces off, being away from their kids, commuting, leaving early in the morning, coming home late at night. And, there are people out there that love their careers, and that's awesome. But I would say the majority don't. They're doing it just to get by. Well, life's too short to just get by, don't you think? So whatever you want out of this business, you can get, okay? Like I said, whether you want to make a little or a lot, we can teach you how to do exactly that. Now, I will tell you, if there was ever a time for you to just smash the freaking reset button, if you've been around for a while, now is the time to smash the reset button. Guys, mark your calendar, set an alarm on Monday morning at 11:30 Eastern, 9:30 Mountain Time in our One Voice group. There is going to be the most epic announcement made that I've ever heard in the 8 years of being here, okay? If you're ready to launch, if you're ready to relaunch, now is the time. You want to set a freaking alarm on Monday morning. If you can't and you're working, catch the replay, because the announcements that's going to be made on Monday is going to rock your world, okay? I've never, ever seen our company do this, ever. I've never seen any company do what's about to be announced on Monday morning. Guys, next weekend we won't have a global team call because many of us are going to be in Dallas, Texas for the Director Dash. If you can get to Dallas next weekend, come to Dallas in person. There's nothing like an in-person event. The only reason I am who I am today is because of live events. I've been going to live events for 28 years. I mean, I used to go to month in, month out. I don't miss events, period, okay? If you can get there live, get there live. If not, do the virtual tickets, like $20 or something absolutely insane, ridiculous. But that's Friday night and Saturday. So get your virtual ticket. It's posted in MLife. It's posted in Rhino Nation. If you need the link, let us know and we'll get you the link. But sign up, commit, put the time chunks aside, and be really present, even if you're virtual. But if you can be there in person, come hang out with us because we are a damn good time, okay, I must say. So Tuesday, April 2nd, also, Sarah Zalecki is going to be doing an opportunity event. It's going to be a Zoom at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, 8 p.m. Eastern for you to drive traffic to, okay? Be a body dragger, y'all, okay? We used to say the person who puts the most butts in the seats makes the most money. Well, you put butts in virtual seats these days, you know? That's just, things are just different than they were back then. But the reason why I made $102,000 my first year is because I was a freaking body dragger, dude. I was just like, I am going to introduce every human to this opportunity because I think it's the best thing that's ever happened could be the best thing that's ever happened to anyone, okay? So, guys, we have 2 days left in the month. We have a couple days left, and we always have a couple days to backdate, okay? So jump in your back office, see where you are on the team building side, see where you are on the customer side, and let us help you, okay? It ain't over till it's over, all right, guys? Like, I will push volume through until they're like, Michelle, it's April, okay? But it ain't over till it's over. And you're going to be so excited that you created the momentum right now going into April and May because, like I said, the announcements you're going to hear on Monday morning are going to be insane. So I can't wait to see you guys in Dallas. Come see us. Come hang out with us. We are going to have a blast next weekend. That training will absolutely put you 6 to 9 months ahead in the business, beyond a shadow of a doubt, okay? So I am so excited. I am so excited to have you hear from these amazing, amazing, amazing speakers, you guys, okay? It's the end of the month. We still got a couple days. I know tomorrow's Easter. But I know a lot of you are still pushing like crazy and having a blast doing it. It's been so much fun. I want to give a huge shout out to our UK team that is absolutely smashing it. More rank advancements in a month than I've probably ever seen. I mean, John, we can't even keep up with them. We literally can't even keep up with them. So shout out to Beth Brannon and her entire organization and Gunnar, they are just, like I said, absolutely smashing it. So we're going to have a lot of new elites in the house, 1s, 2s, 3s, all the things, which is freaking awesome. So with that said, let's go to our first speaker, who is an absolute dear, 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 dear friend of mine. He lived here in Colorado, moved away, and now he's back and lives about 5 minutes away from me, which is so, so exciting. And Brian, I don't even remember we always try to figure out how many years we go back. Brian is a dear friend of mine, Brian Sinar. He's a silver senior consultant. He's had amazing, amazing results on these products. I'm not even going to steal his thunder. I want you guys to be able to hear his story. But when you hear his story about the collagen and the lean body system, like, you are going to want to not only get on it yourself if you're not, but you're going to want to share these products with every human alive, okay?